Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face Trending List, published on July 17th, 2025, so just yesterday. This paper introduces a lightweight framework that can boost GPT-4o's content scores by 45% and style scores by 12% without retraining the model. The paper is titled AnyCap Project, a unified framework, dataset, and benchmark for controllable omni-modal captioning. And the implications for improving existing models are really significant. The authors present a full solution, including a new model, dataset, and evaluation method for better AI captioning. Also, the authors shared their project on GitHub. You'll find the unified AnyCap framework there for controllable captioning across images, video, and audio. The repo includes the full source code, evaluation benchmarks, and the pre-trained model weights, so you can dive right in and experiment yourself. Alright, so this first figure gives us a great visual of the AnyCap framework. On the left, you see the different inputs it can handle: video, image, and audio. This is what's meant by omni-modal captioning, the ability to generate text descriptions for multiple types of media. The framework first uses a base model to generate a generic caption. Then, and this is the key part, it takes specific user instructions, like describe the background setting, and refines that initial caption to produce a detailed, controlled output that perfectly matches the user's request. Building on that, this next diagram shows the workflow for the AnyCap model. We see a base multimodal large language model, or MLLM, which is an LLM that can also understand images and audio, produces a basic answer from the media and instruction. This answer is then fed into the AnyCap model. The diagram then zooms in, showing how the AnyCap model combines that initial answer, the user's instruction, and the raw media features from encoders, which translate the media into numbers to produce the final corrected caption. So, with a dataset that has such specific instructions, you need an equally specific way to evaluate the results. This is where their new benchmark, called AnyCap Eval, comes in. It breaks evaluation into two key areas: content and style. For content, it uses a metric called key point density, which measures how well the caption follows the user's specific instructions, like describe the mouth. For style, it uses GPT-4o to score for issues like hallucinations. And the radar chart on the right really visualizes the impact, showing how adding the AnyCap model dramatically boosts performance. Alright, moving to the results. This table really puts that evaluation benchmark to the test. It shows the performance of different models on controllable image captioning. We see scores for both proprietary models like GPT-4o and some popular open source models. The results are split into content and style, with columns for specific instruction types. And the key takeaway is clear. Adding the AnyCap model, or ACM, dramatically boosts performance across the board. For instance, the 8 billion parameter ACM lifts GPT-4o's average content score from 2.89 to 4.54. Building on those results, this next set of tables digs into why the AnyCap model is so effective. The top table compares it against other popular training methods. We have supervised fine-tuning, or SFT, which is a standard retraining approach, and also direct preference optimization and self-critic. The results are striking. The AnyCap model gives a nearly 17% boost, far outperforming the others. The bottom table then shows that the mix of training data also matters, with a specific ratio boosting performance even further, to over 21%. So to wrap things up, the AnyCap project provides a really comprehensive solution, tackling model design, data, and evaluation all at once. We saw its correction strategy outperforms other training methods like direct preference optimization, which uses good and bad examples to teach preference, and self-critic, where a model judges its own outputs. The key takeaway is that their lightweight AnyCap model can be plugged into existing systems for incredibly fine-grained control over captions, making high-quality controllable captioning much more accessible. That's all for this week's AI Research Roundup. Thanks for tuning in.